What's up, man? It's your boy, Israelite Soldier. You know what I'm saying? Here with another video. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. Shouts out to all my brothers back in there in the diaspora. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my brothers in the continent here and all over the world. Shout out to the sisters too. I want to give y'all a quick little bit of information this morning. So hopefully y'all can receive it and y'all can make some changes in y'all life for the better. Everybody want to go to America. We know that. America is one of the most highly immigrated to places in the world. People sell their souls, sell their land, sell their kids, whatever they want to sell, so they can try to get a visa to America to come work and chase the American dream. Well, what they really chasing is not the American dream. What they really chasing is the American currency, the US dollar, which is actually like the reserve currency for a lot of countries in the world. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the country that you gotta buy oil in. Like if you want to buy oil anywhere in the world, you gotta buy it in US dollars. That's just the world reserve currency. So that's how it works. Now, everybody's chasing that. Now, there's really only like one place in Africa where you can get that US dollar, and that place is Liberia. Now, if you know anything about Liberia was founded by the ACS, the American Colonization Society. So all the people that think America don't got colonies, you're very confused. They got colonies. Places like Panama, Puerto Rico, Guam, amongst others. But Liberia is one of those, made back in the 1800s from freed slaves. So certain slaves that was in North Carolina, certain slaves that was in Virginia, and in the South of America, they decided, we don't want to stay here anymore. We'd rather go back to the jungles of Africa and build our own instead of staying here under the white man. So what they did was, the white man also said, we could use this to establish our own little piece of Africa, because Europe was dividing up Africa and America needed a piece too. And Liberia was a very rich and is a very rich in resources area in Africa. Now, they sent these slaves, freed slaves, over to Liberia. They founded Liberia. They brought like Western education and all that type of stuff, and democracy to Africa. In fact, Liberia is actually the first nation in Africa to gain independence. So it's the oldest republic in Africa. Now, that being said, with there being like this with the U.S. government, even the Constitution, the flag, and everything is modeled after the U.S. The U.S. flag or the U.S. Constitution. So they also use the United States dollar as a currency here. Now, where this comes in with black people in the diaspora is that the same money that you can make in America, you can make it here. For instance, like people over here, they get paid in US dollars, but like if you were in Nigeria, or you have to get paid Naira, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, or if you were in one of the French colonies, you have to get paid the CFA, what they just renamed it to the ECO, but the CFA, the francs. So you would get paid in like some other currency, or maybe their national currency that they have in that country. Now, Liberia does have a Liberian dollar, but it's very useless and people don't really like it. They don't prefer it. So the best thing that you can do is get paid in US dollars. Now, the same US dollar that's in America is the same US dollar that's here, but there's two different advantages in Liberia. One, first and foremost, what you can buy in America and what you can buy in Africa with the same US dollar is very different. The price of living I believe last time I looked at it, it says about 50% cheaper than living in an American city. When you live in Monrovia, about 50% cheaper. So you're going to save about half of the money. You can scratch it about twice as far. Some things you can scratch it even, like, you can scratch money here amazingly. Average person over here is making less than $100 a month. So you do the math. Secondly, and this is also very important here, all people that worked in America, like myself, that are from America, and we know that you don't fuck with Uncle Sam. Do whatever you want to do, but you better pay your taxes. Do whatever you want to do, but you better pay your taxes. But in Liberia, you can make that same US dollar, it'll be worth more, and you don't have to pay taxes. You heard that? You don't have to pay taxes. Like, honestly, you really don't. You don't have to pay taxes. You can simply just do your business, set up your business, make your money, whether it be in, restaurant industry, entertainment, natural resources, agriculture, trucking, shipping, international commerce, whatever it may be. Once you're making money in Liberia, from doing business in Liberia, you don't have to pay taxes. And only certain big businesses have to pay taxes. And even those businesses that, have to pay taxes, the taxes are very small compared to America. In Liberia, you don't have property taxes. Now, there may be some, like, on the books that there is a property tax of some kind, but it's not really like that. It's not really like that. You know what I'm saying? When you buy your house, you don't have to pay for it every year. You know what I'm trying to say? When you build a house, you don't have to pay for it every year. When you buy land, you don't have to pay taxes on it. But as you guys know, if you're in America and you don't pay your property taxes on your house, Uncle Sam's coming knocking at your door with the sheriff, and yeah, you're gonna have to pay those taxes, or they're gonna sell your house. Pretty clear. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But in Liberia, we don't have that. When you buy a car or something like that, you don't have all the huge taxes like you do in America. When you buy things, there's no sales tax. There's no income tax. So the money that you got is a lot more valuable in Liberia than it is Africa. For instance, like, in America, I would be considered poor, but in Liberia, I'm considered like a rich man, because there's such a difference. Like, having $100 in America is like having like $10 or $20, but having $100 here, it can scratch so much further. People look at it differently. Like, wow, that's a lot of money. But like us, we're like, it's just $100. It's not that much. Like, you can spend it very quick. Now, don't get it wrong, you can spend it here quick too. But if you really want to, it can do a lot more. Even when you spend it quick, you'll get a lot more for that $100. Now, that being said, that's my little bit of game for today. You got a lot of different advantages inside of being in Africa. Not only do you got the freedom, not only do you have no discrimination, no racism, no police brutality, no mass incarceration, no one's trying to forcibly inject you with shit. You also have a higher capitalistic opportunity for all those people who want to do businesses and things like that. Like I said, the US dollar is a lot more valuable here, a lot less taxed, and it's just better. This is why you got people coming from all over different African countries coming to Liberia. You have people coming from the Middle East, from China, from Europe, from America, just so they can get in on this gravy train, tax-free US dollars. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, now you know. And if you're ever in doubt, ask Africa. I'm out.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.